Not everybody's getting paid.
Let's get back to the television.
You got
Now,
two.
you're being a homer.
Come on.
No, he said it.
Don't start me.
No,
he's
not
a bad
anymore.
man. Go Tigers.
SoundOff is ready. Are you?
Well, the college, NFL, and high school football seasons have not begun, but our season has
near.
already.
It's
We're
here.
well underway. Thanks
What
for joining
season
us.
is that?
Huh? That would be the SoundOff season.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, it's
The
it's
only
still-
season.
But see, we should thrive because it's still the talking season.
You are correct, sir. And we're going to do a
And
whole
this
lot of
man
talking
can talk.
because that's what
We
we
will.
do. Welcome into SoundOff, Caesar Sportsbook, Horseshoe Lake Charles. That is our friendly confines. Great shows this week. Can't miss Tuesday, Thursday, or Saturday night shows.
No.
And I'm sure you guys are raring to go, right?
As always.
I can't get started without. Did y'all call each other to coordinate the colors? I don't get it.
No,
I don't get it, and I don't like it. What is
I
it?
didn't even think about it. but
Neon
you're right.
green.
Hey.
It's the Seattle Seahawks show. That's
No,
what we're
no,
doing.
no, 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 not at all, not at all.
I
no.
like yours better. Can we swap?
Yeah,
Very nice.
It's just, you know.
Very stylish.
Yes.
All
yes,
right, let's
yes.
get to
Thank
it.
you,
All right,
sir.
on tap tonight, we honor the late Skip Berman,
Yes.
the legend, the man, the coach. We're going to get into that. We'll
Will
try to
be
figure
missed.
out what is going on with the latest soap opera with LSU football starring Jayden Daniels.
Hey, leave it
Only
alone.
a-
Stop
No,
it.
we are not
Stop
leaving it
it.
alone.
That
Stop
is
it.
right in our wheel.
Stop it.
Wheelhouse.
man.
Saints preseason over. The good,
Golly.
the not so good, the bad, not so bad. We got a lot to
Yeah,
talk about.
a lot of
McNeese
that.
Cowboys offense came out firing in their second and last scrimmage of
Yes.
August camp. We got that. All right, so we begin with the sad news of the passing of 88-year-old
Oh, wow.
Skip Berman late last week at the age of 88. He came to LSU baseball. Correct me, historian guy, a newspaper boy. He came in 1980. I mean, he reinvented LSU baseball. Five
Reinvented.
national.
No,
Well,
he invented
He invented it.
Yeah.
5 national titles, 7 SEC titles. He was the face of
In
college
10
baseball
years.
for many
No
years.
doubt.
Well, he is college baseball. You can't. I
You're very
refuse-
partial. I
I'm
get it.
very
And very
partial.
biased.
But I refuse to be sad about this. You know why?
Good. Good.
Because in essence, Skip Berman was fun.
Yeah.
He
was.
was fun to be around.
Yeah.
To me, he was, and I'm for the most part gotten along with all the coaches that I've covered in 48 years,
Mm-hmm.
LSU. But he was my favorite, and I make no bones about it.
That's saying a lot. That's saying a lot.
Yeah.
And I bet you. And you. He got
I-
there in '84.
I
so
just got
you
there. I
were,
was just there. I was a
You
red shirt.
overlapped a little bit with
Yes.
Bertman.
And you know, we didn't see much of them because they was kind of like off in their own world. We didn't have the practice facility.
Y'all
that
look
they have.
down on them.
No, we
I
did
bet.
not. No, we
Yeah,
did
you
not. No, we did not. But everybody always talked about Skip, and everybody knew that baseball was just the thing at LSU, you know, and
Coach's coach.
It wasn't
yes,
when you were
man.
there.
Coach's
No,
coach.
it wasn't. It wasn't. But he was just somebody that, you know, almost as a figure as Dale Brown. You know, everybody knew him.
Yeah, no
Everybody
doubt.
knew him.
Speaking of everybody knowing him, Jay Johnson, Justin Hill played for him, the McNeese
Yeah.
Cowboys coach. Really, the praise and the honoring across the country. That's the impact.
He was a good guy.
From Seattle to Miami, from North. It's Skip Berman in college baseball.
It amazes me how many other coaches, mostly Louisiana,
Mm-hmm.
some high school, but some of the other college coaches.
Yeah.
When we'll end up talking, and they know how well I knew Burton.
Yeah.
And they're always picking my brain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did Skip do
Yeah,
over there?
yeah,
What
yeah.
would Skip be doing here?
That says a
And-
lot, man.
No, it
That
does.
says a lot.
I mean, what that tells you is they didn't just look up to him; they worshiped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
And that's
that
okay.
works.
That's okay. We're not going to call him a god. I don't like using that
No,
phrase.
Yeah.
no.
But
Yeah.
the juggernaut that he turned LSU baseball, and here is the lasting impression is it is still a juggernaut. It is still the most
Yeah,
respected. It
Rick.
is still the elite
Yeah,
program in college baseball.
but-
After how many years he's been away? When did he retire? 02?
01.
01.
Was his last year.
Think about that.
25 years.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and it
30
is
Been
the
gone.
epitome
Well,
of college
mentioned-
baseball.
And still, 2 years ago when I was in Omaha, when LSU's last one,
Yeah.
Skip was there.
Yeah.
He'd be walking down the sidewalk outside TD Ameritrade, and you'd see people.
Yeah. Yeah. Parting of the Red Sea, so to speak.
Sometimes someone would follow along like lemmings.
Yeah.
Can you imagine back then, you know, the way the internet and all that stuff is, man? Can you imagine how much of a buzz that would have been Omaha that regularly for LSU to be going versus how it is now?
Yeah, good point.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That would have been crazy.
You talk about all those championships. You know, that's part of it, obviously.
Yeah.
And part of his aura, whatever you want to call it. But that's secondary to me. To what he turned college baseball, showed other coaches and ADs mostly what it could be, that you didn't have to drain money.
Right.
I mean, there was coaches who won big before him. Rod Dedeaux in Southern Cal.
Southern Cal, Texas. Augie.
Yeah, and Texas to a degree did, had the following.
Right.
But nobody ever got it going. It turned it into, on par with basketball.
Yeah, but timing. Did he not win 5 in 10 years?
Yeah.
When you get on a historic run, like the New England Patriots, you kind of elevate yourself.
Yeah.
Bill Belichick is now considered the greatest NFL coach. So some of that is.
do.
All right, his impact on LSU athletics from an AD standpoint. Because he was an AD. Everybody might forget that.
Wasn't for very long, but
4 coaches who won national
yeah.
championships.
What was it? Sports again.
Football, Les Miles.
track.
Baseball.
Baseball,
Paul Maneri.
Maneri,
Golf?
track, I forget.
Track, I don't know who
golf.
track coach was.
Golf. But he coaches. I
did.
heard years later you put in an application to get into coaching, but he said, Kevin, go away, go run for office somewhere.
You know what?
Oh my
Just
goodness,
kidding.
Rick! God, Rick, so below the belt,
He
man.
could tell a story though. Nick Saban, who by the way, Nick Saban said he'd never been around an AD who coaches.
Yeah.
That was his real
yeah,
thing. But let me tell you one funny
Yeah.
story that Skip would tell. Saban had just gotten there in December when they hired kind of a compromised choice, Berman to be AD.
Right.
So you know how Berman, he can tell a joke and all. So Berman, right after they had named him AD, he went over there, he tells this story. Says, went over there and they were having a football staff meeting, big table.
Yeah,
all
we're
of them sitting
Saban there.
He said he walks in, he doesn't knock or anything. Hey, can I
Skip
interrupt?
Berman.
He said, Saban looked up and said, and he tells them a little joke, and, all that. And all the assistants, they laughed appreciatively. He said, Saban's expression never changed. Wait a minute, he says, are you finished?
Classic Saban.
That's
classic.
Nick Saban.
All right, we've talked about a legend since the opening of
That's
the
him.
show, and that legend label applies to our own David Papadino,
Yes.
owner of Seafood Palace. Decades of being the most awarded seafood destination in Southwest Louisiana, award-winning fried seafood, boiled crabs, shrimp, and even snow crabs. We know the seafood is legendary.
Snow crabs.
But so is the atmosphere at the Palace, and they treat you like down-home family. And if you need a party place, check out the big party room in the back and make your reservations now for family or business events. It's all at Seafood Palace.
Yes.
The legend from the border to the basin.
When disaster strikes, you don't have time to wonder who to call. At Reclaim Restoration, we're your trusted partner, 24/7, 365. Whether it's fire, water, or storm damage, we rebuild, renew, and revitalize your property and your peace of mind. Locally trusted, nationally certified, and voted Acadiana's Choice 2024. Call Reclaim Restoration today at 337-445-6499 and take the first step toward reclaiming your life.
We started noticing something around the
window trim on this side of the house.
Exactly. And this is where the
wood sounds hollow from the termite snacking.
And this is where John
hits the high note.
J&J Exterminating.
The original. The first. A light beer brewed to taste like beer. There's nothing like it. Legendary taste, over 96 calories. It's Miller time.
All right, we're back at Caesars Sportsbook,
Man.
Horseshoe Lake Charles, to tell you about some fine eats and drinks right
Yes.
here at Horseshoe. Wine Down Wednesdays. Get it? winding down on
Okay, Rick,
Wednesday.
I see what you
Pretty
did
good.
there.
I see what you're doing right
Gordon
there, Rick.
Ramsay,
Good.
I didn't write it. Gordon Ramsay Steak. Every Wednesday from 4:30 till closing at Gordon Ramsay Steak. Enjoy $15 glasses of wine.
Yes.
This is elite wine, as well as 50% off some of their best wines.
Wow.
Bottles of wines, by the way. Wednesdays at Gordon Ramsay. And at Bruce Brothers, right across the way
Yes.
from Caesar Sportsbook. The burger of the month for August is called, it's a good one too, the Smoky Steakhouse
The
Burger.
Smoky Steakhouse.
With bacon, cheddar, smoky
Cheddar,
steak
everything.
sauce, onion ring on top, and they serve
Wow.
it with a mountain of
Just
potato
smash it down,
wedges.
Rick.
You smash
That's
it
it.
with that
Rick,
onion on.
can I just say
all
one
at
comment?
Horseshoe, Lake Charles.
Just one comment, guys. I think on last week we all displayed a little bit of what comes out of Gordon Ramsay.
Yeah,
with the
we had that
steak.
tomahawk steak.
Guys, we all had a chance to sample that. You have to come here and try it. It melt unbelievable.
Top notch.
Rick.
The tomahawk.
Unbelievable,
32
man.
ounces of prime
Wow.
ribeye. All right.
That was some serious meat.
Yes,
it
it
was
was,
serious
Scooter.
meat. All right.
Wow.
And this is serious too, because it was not an online prank. It
No.
was not a blogger making up a goofy story.
No, it
yes,
wasn't.
Commanders quarterback, former
God,
LSU
Rick,
great
why you
Jayden
gotta go
Daniels,
there, Rick?
hush, breathe, and hush, is now in a war of words, a little legal mumbo jumbo brouhaha with LSU over to the number 5. Quick backdrop if nobody knows the story. Brian Kelly was recruiting DJ Pickett. Yes, kid, I'm going to let you wear number 5. Well, he backed down on that.
Yeah.
Pickett last year wore number 3 because Kelly kind of took a step back, wanted to honor Jayden Daniels. Well, Jayden Daniels now all of a
apparently
sudden.
he talked to Daniels, and Daniels.
Yeah.
Well,
wasn't
now all
that
of a sudden
far.
Daniels or his representatives
His
are in a
mom,
tiff.
guys, you got to know the backstory.
We're going to get into that.
Got to know the backstory
Sent
now,
a cease
okay?
and desist letter to
Yes.
the LSU
You have
athletic
to know the
department
backstory
saying,
now.
no one can wear number 5. No one can use my name, image, and likeness. We don't. That means all those pictures and photos come out of the stadium. I want my Heisman Trophy back. You can't have it. He's got his own. That's my understanding.
yes,
you can't take
yes,
LSU's version.
No,
but he
no.
wants it back.
Yeah.
Guys, this is
LSU
absurd.
has the replica.
Yeah.
Yes,
he has
Scooter.
the original.
Yes, he has
he
the
wants the replica. He
I
doesn't
think-
want
I
Pickett to
think
wear number
this
5.
guys-
It is
This-
absurd.
This
it is
story
absurd.
is made for the internet. It is
and it's
hilarious.
made for LSU right now.
I don't know what they're ceasing and desisting from. But first, they'd have to explain to me what laws were broken by somebody wearing 5.
I don't know.
I have. If you want to cut to the chase, I mean, I have the simple solution. If you'd read McCollum
Thursday.
Thursday,
Save that
that's
for
Thursday,
Thursday.
Thursday.
Thursday,
Right.
we're going to have each of us get on our platforms and say, this is what LSU needs to do about retired numbers. And I think we're all going to have different opinions.
They just need to let it play out and let the internet have fun with it.
But this is the sad
The
part
sad-
of it.
no,
There's
Rick,
some
the
sadness
sad-
to
no.
this. There is.
The sad part is, Rick, that I don't think that Jayden Daniels is leading this fight, guys.
I
And
agree.
you have to understand this now.
I don't either.
There's a lot of more stuff that's going on behind the scenes now.
His mother
This kid,
is his
oh,
agent.
Rick.
Regina Jackson.
She is-
Nothing against
No,
moms.
no.
Nothing
But-
against moms.
Even when she was at LSU, guys, there were certain things that she wanted that if she
Really?
didn't get,
See, I didn't know that.
you know,
Like what?
I can't say those kind
Like
of things.
what?
But it's just that Jayden Daniels, don't make him out to be the bad guy because I'm telling you, folks,
Well,
he's not. Rick,
He's
a lot
not
of times,
totally innocent in this.
But Rick, a lot of times, Rick,
but you know what?
it looks like that. But he's got to realize he's got teammates that's watching this.
It's a bad look.
That's watching
It's a
this.
hugely
So
bad look.
somebody's
And
got to
you
tell
know,
him
when
stop.
the story first broke, there wasn't, in fact, the attorney, the suit said, asked people not to contact Daniels. He would have no comment on this. And that's kind of what tipped
It's-
me off to,
yeah.
this isn't so much
It's
him
not,
as,
Scooter.
some lawyer with his hand out
Yeah.
or knowing more about it now.
His mom
mother.
released a statement saying that, and this is just a snippet of it, that Jayden Daniels, her little boy, her son, was profoundly disrespected by LSU by letting another player wear number 5.
Did Jayden say that? No.
The mom.
That's my point.
Now, Jayden has come out
That's
and
my
said,
point.
look, I need to concentrate on my
Yes.
upcoming season.
Yes.
Hopefully this will end amicably. But he didn't come out and say, Pickett can wear number 5. This is all just a misunderstanding. He didn't do that.
No, he didn't do that.
No, he doesn't.
By the- it surprised me, I guess, because my limited interaction with him, I mean, people think we know him as writers. We don't. We get to ask him a few questions, but he seemed like a good enough kid.
He's a good kid. He's a good kid.
You would think so. Look,
he's a good kid.
what I say, the sadness to it is,
and this
what happens
doesn't
with,
have to tarnish him.
No, it does not.
Right now,
it could.
No.
It could.
Right now,
No,
he's the
no.
butt of a lot of jokes.
Yes. Yes.
You know,
but here's the problem. Here's where I think it's sad. Fans will do, as social media will do. All of a sudden now it's, well, Joe Burrow isn't demanding, even though number 9 hasn't been worn by anybody since 2019.
No, it has not.
So I think his mom and Jayden or somebody in his camp is looking at that.
They
all of a
are.
sudden Pickett
They
wants
are.
number 5. Why isn't anybody wearing number 9? Now all of a sudden you see the comparison.
And you know the
well,
deal
look
is,
at Burrow's
Rick.
record versus
That's what it is.
Jayden Daniels.
That's what it is,
You know,
Rick.
you shouldn't
But
do that. He
you
didn't win a
argue-
national championship. Why does he
No,
want it?
you don't have to
No, you don't.
downgrade.
That's
him.
not
that's
even-
what I'm saying.
No, that's not the point of it.
That shouldn't even matter because you can flop the screen, Rick, and say this. What if you would have given Jayden Daniels Burrow's defense and give Burrow's Jayden Daniels defense? Would he have won the Heisman? You see, so you can't say that.
We're not
talking
I
about
know
that.
I know that, but people will
talking
put
about
that,
being respected.
People will put that as a criteria. Well, he won a national. You can't do that.
Well, here's the
can't do
crux
that.
of it. Here's the crux of it, and we'll talk more about it
That
on
would
Thursday.
be making up something to fit the
Exactly.
the bill.
You
The
can't do that.
numbers are not retired. They're still in
They
rotation.
are, Rick. They are. They just haven't
Correct me if
worn
I'm
number
wrong.
9.
Correct
I
me
don't
if
know
I'm
why.
wrong. Okay, historian in
Well,
the middle.
because-
Wait a minute. Is Billy Cannon's number 20 officially retired?
Yes.
So
Yes.
nobody wears number 20.
No.
That's the only one.
Yes.
And
Okay,
Charles
there you go.
Alexander. And Charles Alexander.
No, he's just
Charles
honored.
Alexander's is still worn.
It is.
It's on the facade of the stadium. That's
right.
what retired number means.
Okay.
But it's not retired. It's still in rotation.
It's still in the. There's others. Tommy Casanova.
Kevin Falk.
Kevin
Number
Falk.
7, Peterson.
well,
the great.
This year it'll be
Great.
Burt Jones.
So what?
Joe Burrow again. But I tune in on Thursday because
Yeah.
I got a wrinkle.
Because
I got
there's a lot
wrinkle.
more. There's a lot more. There's a lot more.
Well,
There's
tell
a lot
us.
more.
No,
I'm
no.
gonna wait till Thursday.
Thursday. All right, we'll
can't
end it
go
there.
ahead,
I'm just
Scooter.
saying that
I'm
this
saying
has to end, and it needs to end
I
quickly,
think-
in my opinion.
I don't
This
think
is a
Jayden-
story, though, that's perfect. You can have fun with it on the internet with memes and stuff, and there aren't any real victims.
I don't know. Lane Kiffin inherited this problem from Brian
Yes, he
Kelly.
did.
He's letting DJ Pickett wear number 5, and that's the right thing to do.
He should.
We're
He
going
should.
in the next segment. We're coming right back with more Sound Off.
The thing that we noticed was the
Ants
ants
along the back door when it rains.
Exactly. And this is the window that
Jesse's broken 3 times.
you guys catch everything.
Reclaim Restoration is your trusted partner serving Southwest Louisiana from Lake Charles to Lafayette. Whether it's fire, water, or storm damage, call Reclaim Restoration today at 337-445-6499 and take the first step toward reclaiming your life.
All right, we're back. Sound Off, CJ
Yes.
Sportsbook, Horseshoe Lake Charles. Whole lot of fun with Jayden Daniels so far. And more to come on Thursday. I got more to say. All right,
Okay,
let's
Rick.
go to LSU
Okay,
football
Rick.
August
I
camp.
agree with you.
right,
Can
Rick.
you? I've always said that. Can you imagine Jayden Daniels with a defense?
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
That was
Scooter,
a.
I'm
That was
just
a.
saying. You scoring 40
Sound
points
Off.
a game.
We're back, starring the Green Hornet.
Hey, Rick.
starring the Green Hornet. Unbelievable. All right,
Boy, you
LSU
always
football
have something,
camp.
dude.
No real headlines. No,
None.
knock on wood, no injuries,
None.
no
That's a good
controversies.
thing, Rick.
Sam Levitt's the starting quarterback. I
Yes.
think we know who the offensive line will be.
That's a good
I
thing.
think the receivers will have a ton in
surprises me, too.
rotation. I think there might be some fun at running back. That running back room is a little deep, guys, and it might be Dylan Jones coming out
All right, let's
first.
go. Yeah, but you
Yeah. The
won't,
transfer out of
that's
Wisconsin.
where you want kind of a
You
bit
do.
of a
You do.
committee. Running back and
definitely want
wide
that.
receiver.
Yeah, I've got no
definitely
problem with
want
that.
You want committees.
But if you got a guy with a hot hand, Kevin, you need to give him the ball.
I
And
agree.
there's Harlem
I
Berry,
agree.
and I think Lane Kiffin's smart enough because I think Kiffin has a history of feeding the ball to a running back who's hot.
You have to have that.
Because I
balanced
think in the
attack, Rick, and
past
it
his
helps.
backs have a lot of carries.
helps. It
25, 27
Yeah.
carries.
You know, I didn't
He's
realize
known
this.
for that.
I didn't realize this. You think Kiffin, you think this. rat-a-tat
Oh,
offense, throwing the ball in.
No.
Ole Miss led the SEC in rushing
Yep.
for the last 5
Yeah,
years.
he likes to run the football. Like Kellen Moore in
it
the
will
Saints.
be-
He wants to run the football.
Trey Green will be the feature of this offense.
You keep saying that.
You
but
heard
look
it
out for
right here
those
on
running
SoundOff,
backs.
okay? He will be the
all right.
feature
Hey,
of that
by the way,
offense.
the AP poll, the first preseason poll for AP is out. LSU's number 11. 6 SEC teams in the top
In the
11.
top 10.
Ohio State again. Oregon. Notre Dame is getting a lot of respect. Georgia 3.
still
Texas
confused
I
at
think is
that.
4. No, Texas is 5. Notre Dame 4. Anyway, we're going to have more on that next week because I want to dig a little deeper into the poll and where the SEC is playing in this thing. All right, the LSU defense. The secondary set. I think it's the
set.
linebackers.
It's set.
Seemed pretty set.
The edge rushers
One of them
are
wearing
set.
number 5.
Exactly. You need to wear number 5 next week. Guys, they could very well roll out 2 freshmen at defensive tackle in this Deuce Geralds and Richard Anderson. That's a little scary.
Dude,
And
Richard
both
Anderson.
of them were 5-stars.
I know that.
Dude.
But it does make
Freshman.
you wonder. But I think even without them, I was under the impression they felt, fairly good about what they had coming back. So does that tell you they're in trouble at defensive tackle, or they got 2 all-world freshmen?
Well, oh, you better hope so. Kevin, where are the elder statesmen?
I don't know.
Where
in
are
that
those
position,
juniors
Rick.
and seniors?
I don't know. For some
Where
reason,
is
Rick,
this
it fell off.
McKinley guy?
It fell off for some
Well,
reason, Rick.
they've been talking about
But-
him.
I'm just
I'll say
saying,
that.
they could roll out 2 freshmen. to
And
start.
you were talking about committee. If there's anybody, anywhere you want depth, it's right
Yeah.
there.
Of course.
Yeah.
I'm with you on that.
I've never seen a freshman like Richard Anderson before. Have you?
I haven't seen
Well,
much
I
of him.
haven't
I'm waiting.
seen Richard
I
Anderson.
have not seen a freshman that looks like that.
Yeah.
Okay, Rick. So
look, and Lamar Brown. I want to see both of them.
Very little cracks in what's happened with the defense. The secondary guys, it will probably by far be one of the best
Oh
secondaries
my gosh,
that you've
that's
seen.
going to be fun to watch.
It's you have a safety that's 225, 230, 6'3".
Benefield, yeah.
6'3".
Yeah,
Dude.
yeah, it's going to be interesting. All right, McNeese Cowboys. All right,
That gives me
finished up their
chills,
second
man.
and last scrimmage, guys. Trevante Citizen right off the bat, big
Yes.
hole, 90-yard touchdown. The quarterbacks, Jake Strong, Devin Leipold.
Looks
I
good,
mean,
Rick. It looked
throwing
good.
the ball deep.
It looked good, Rick.
Curtis DeVille, the Iowa jacket kid, yellow jacket catching
It
deep
looked
balls.
good.
Smiley Edwards. I mean, balls flying all over the place.
It
Open up
looked
the
good,
offense.
Rick. It looked. I mean, what do you say? I mean, hey.
Complete opposite from scrimmage number
It
1.
was.
Now, the other
It
effect
was.
of that is the defense looked a little shaky where
Yeah.
the defense, is it a case where the offense is
Well-
caught up to the defense? You know how it is in
Rick,
camp.
You know, these scrimmages we know are designed for offense to score.
They script them.
Situational.
Score, Rick.
They're scripted,
We
yeah.
really don't know, I guess. I mean, I don't know, Rick. I've got to see more, to be honest with you. But, in any scrimmage, the offense is going to have the advantage.
Well, okay. Well,
Rick,
I could argue that point.
It's designed that way, Rick,
But
honestly.
here
It's designed
is,
that way.
okay, I think the strength of this McNeese defense is a secondary because they've got a lot of experience coming back, and they
Got a lot
got
of
some
people
big,
returning,
lengthy
yeah.
guys back there.
Yeah.
I thought the receivers ran cleaner routes. I saw separation. I saw contested balls being caught. I saw deep balls being caught, like going over
Yeah.
shoulders.
Yeah.
That's a good sign
Yeah.
because you know how I've been
Yeah,
with those
yeah.
receivers at McNeese.
Are you-
They've stunk the last 4 or 5 years. They really have.
Are you sold on basically the timing and the type of crisp routes that the receivers are running to where Strong is going to be the guy that can possibly put all
Strong look
doubts,
good.
Put all doubts aside?
Strong looked good.
Okay.
I think Leipold has struggled a bit, even
Now,
though
you was high on the kid early on.
Well,
You was high on him.
I am. Oh, you talking about Jake Strong?
No, the other kid.
On all of them, Devin Leipold.
Yeah,
now,
you was
Viator,
high on
I
him
think,
now.
wants to build up that competition, saying the word was phenomenal. He said Leipold has been phenomenal. He's the
Okay.
coach. I haven't seen
Okay.
phenomenal, but
Okay.
we'll see. But Strong looked good.
Yeah.
He's
He's got to be the trigger, Rick, in this offense.
But-
because
I agree.
he's got to be the one
But-
to make it happen.
We've seen this before.
Yes, we have.
I've come on this show saying, boy,
Yes, we
I
have.
see some things. I like this, I like that. And the season starts, and it's just not there. And they open again with the defending conference champion,
It doesn't get
Stephen
easier,
F.
Rick. It
Austin
does
Lumberjack.
not.
So
It
we're going
does
to
not
find
get
out
easy.
in a couple
Yeah.
of weeks
Gonna
what
just
we're
how-
seeing.
Just how good, if it's really.
Defense with attitude.
I
don't
think
know,
they got
Scooter.
some attitude.
I don't
I
know,
think
Scooter.
they do.
I don't know.
But it all starts at quarterback and getting that passing
I
game
agree.
on track. All right. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
The Hornets are here. The Green Hornets. Final round of the show when we come.
The Horseshoe Lake Charles experience begins with elite gaming in the region's newest and most exciting venue, featuring all your favorite table games and slots. Caesars Sportsbook at Horseshoe is the legend in sports betting, and speaking of legendary, Gordon Ramsay Steak is above all others, where celebrity chef Ramsay brings his fury of flavor to Southwest Louisiana. Great food and live music at Brews Brothers, and of course impeccable hotel accommodations. Plus, earn big with your Caesars reward card. That's Horseshoe Lake Charles.
Long days call for a Coors Banquet.
It's go time.
Brewed only with water from the Rockies. Hard work never tasted so refreshing. Coors Banquet. Start your legacy.
I started noticing something around the
Window trim on this side of the house.
Exactly. And this is where the
Wood sounds hollow from the termite snacking.
And this is where John
Hits the high note.
All right, thanks for hanging with us. We promised
Yes.
you the good, the bad, and not so good of the Saints preseason opener against Jacksonville. Remember, they had joint practices.
They did.
So none of the Saints starters played because they worked their tails off all week. I love those
doing the
joint
practice.
practices.
You know,
All right,
yeah.
love them. Good. And they got the Rams this weekend, more on that Thursday, and then the Dallas, and they're going to do joint practices
But
with the
I
Rams
know
and Cowboys.
It's common the starters don't play.
Yeah, that's an automatic.
But don't
Yeah,
they?
went around the NFL.
That's been that way for a while, Rick.
Well, a lot of starters played in the
that way.
NFL, but go ahead.
That's been that way for a while.
Don't
though,
they
Rick.
at least dress out?
Oh, I think so.
normally?
Yeah,
Well,
they
these
were not.
guys were in street clothes.
Were they
They were in street
really?
clothes, yeah.
Were
Yeah.
they really?
They were in
Yeah.
street clothes.
I
They
didn't
had
see
their
that on
jerseys on, but they
Okay.
were in
Hey,
pants.
hey.
Yeah.
All right.
They had to go put on some pads.
All right, 20-6, lead over the Jags. That's good. Bad, they gave up the lead and they ended up losing the game.
They
But
did,
that's
Rick.
here nor there. Look,
They did.
a turnover by Spencer Rattler. All right. The narrative was the battle for backup quarterback. I still think it's Zach Wilson. Okay, and he was 11, 16, 142, a touchdown. Rattler was 8 for 11, only 42 yards, and he had that bad fumble.
Yeah,
Zach
if
Wilson
you
stole
want
the
to
show.
overreact to a nothing game,
Yeah.
is any exhibition game.
Yeah.
Because I think most of us assume Rattler was probably the backup. He was.
We
last
did. I
year.
did. I did.
I
But
think
yeah,
it's Zach
that
Wilson.
changed that narrative.
You say it's
I did.
You say it's for nothing. This is and camp is crucial. You know, all that film work, right, Kevin?
Rick, look.
Kellen Moore is going to make, and his coaching staff are going to make a decision over these
Rick,
preseason games.
look.
Yes, this is important stuff.
I'm going to say
Who's
Do
this.
you
back
think
up?
they make them over the games
Kellen-
or over the
I think it's a
practice?
combination.
Rick,
I think it's a combination.
I think a lot of times at that position, which is quarterback, I think coaches meet and coaches know who's going to be the starter and who's going to be the backup.
Well, we know
I
Shuck
don't.
is the
I
starter.
don't think that these preseason games will determine the backup. I
Oh,
really don't.
disagree.
I really
disagree.
don't, Rick.
Well, the other
I
one,
think it's a
Rick,
combination.
the
But look-
other one will be the third quarterback, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Hunter,
That can change
That- of
week
course
to
that
week.
can
change.
Which
Of course
one's
that can change.
activated?
So I don't.
Then why play the preseason games if the coaches aren't
That's
using
what
it
we've
at the
been
game?
saying for years. Why play them for what?
Oh, y'all are crazy.
We've been saying that for years.
The
You know when you
preseason
buy
games,
season
the preseason
tickets,
games
hey,
matter.
When you
They're-
buy
Preseason
season
game does
tickets,
not
you
matter.
have to buy
I know that.
those.
You
They
do.
decide
You
on
do,
they
Scooter, you
decide
do.
on backups
You do
and
have to
depth.
buy
We got to
those, too.
run. The Green Hornets will be back next time.
Yes.
We'll see you then.
Not everybody's getting paid.
Let's
I
get
love
back
that,
to
man.